right, welcome back to Piggy's Picks, and today we are picking She-Hulk. That's right, we are picking She-Hulk. This is Piggy from Piggy's Picks, and we are going to be talking about Marvel's own She-Hulk. So without further ado, let's get All right, so I know it's been a minute since I've been on. My apologies. Hey, we got 9 to 5s going on over here, but we get them in where we can, and we're still trying to make sure that we don't let a week go by without at least dropping like 1 or 2, sometimes occasionally 3 new videos. So I thank everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, please do me a favor and smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, before we start really diving into She-Hulk, I would like for you to remember that on our road to 500 subscribers, we are giving away the Superman versus Darkseid statue. Keep it in the back of your mind. Restore the Snyderverse. We are still fighting for it, but enough of DC. Today we are talking Marvel. All right. So we're going to give a brief character history. We won't go in depth as we normally do because the She-Hulk, kind of like her cousin, the Hulk, has an extensively long history. She actually first debuted in 1980's Savage She-Hulk #1. From there, she has been in the Avengers. She has been in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She has been a part of the Fantastic Four, which is my favorite iteration or time during She-Hulk's sojourn is to see her with the Fantastic Four. I loved when she was with the Fantastic Four. She needs to be a part of, like, as they're bringing the Fantastic Four into the greater Marvel Cinematic Universe, they need to definitely make sure that we kind of get She-Hulk. But on that vein of She-Hulk, Marvel is doing a lot with her. With the Disney app we have coming in 2022, a She-Hulk television show. It's going to be 10 episodes, and they have cast Tatiana Maslany, or Tatiana Gabrielle Maslany, as the She-Hulk, which I think will be kind of interesting because when you think of She-Hulk, you think of this tall, like Amazonian type of woman, and Tatiana is only 5'4" in actuality. But hey, there's a lot that can be done with that. There's we're in a day and age of technology, so they can make her appear bigger, or they can have her be her regular size, and as she gets upset, maybe she increases in size, kind of like how when Bruce turns into the Hulk. And it kind of reminds me, for a bunch of the old heads out there like myself, there was a skit on the old school Benny Hill. If you remember sneaking, staying up late to watch Benny Hill, and he was a pervert, but he was hilarious. And he had a woman that was turning into the She-Hulk, and she would get angry, and her bosoms would grow until they just exploded, and then she would be the She-Hulk. So look that up when you get a chance. Young heads, please check out Benny Hill. But anyway, back to Miss Jennifer Walters. She is the cousin of Bruce Banner. But she did not get her Hulk powers due to her relationship to her cousin. She got her Hulk powers because she was injured and she needed a blood transfusion, and the only person who could help her was her cousin. So that's how she got, kind of like, she didn't get like the direct gamma exposure like the Hulk did. She got hers via a blood transfusion from her cousin Bruce, and from there it was on. The only difference is when Bruce becomes angry, boom, the Hulk is coming. Jennifer kind of had more control over her transformation into the She-Hulk, which was a good thing because by day she was an attorney. She was a court appointed attorney. She is the daughter of LA County Sheriff William Morris Walters and his wife Elaine Banner, who is the sister of Bruce Banner's dad. So that's that family relationship, and we won't go off into their entire family tree because we want to definitely jump into talking about this statue what my thoughts are of this statue, kind of what my intentions are, and basically just the description of the statue. But when you get a chance, please check out not even her first issue. I mean, check out her first issue, but check out her tenure with the Fantastic Four. In my opinion, it's some of the best, but don't go by me. Let's hear what you think. And if you already are familiar with the Fantastic Four, drop me some comments and let me know. Hey, I like it better when the She-Hulk's there. I like it better when Mr. Thing is there. I like it better, whatever you like. But let's get the conversation and the dialogue going. So this is Sideshow's Marvel She-Hulk. But normally I do a quarter scale. She is a 1/5 scale. We'll talk about that in a moment. If you hear some rattling in the background, my cat is in the room. So the famous Petrillo, who kind of helped pick the last giveaway when we gave away the Marvel Black Panther statue, he's in the room, he's taking over, and he's knocking over everything. So ignore the rattling. You may see him kind of, he won't run across the desk because we don't play that here. But you may see him pop up in the video. Okay, so let's get to it. She is a 1/5 scale because we do not have, there were no 1/4 scale She-Hulks that I could get my hands on. There were a few quarter scale She-Hulks out there, but it wasn't worth all of the extra money and time to accumulate them because I wasn't too crazy about them. And here comes my thought on this one. I'm not too crazy about this one either. I like the concept of the statue. I even like the size. She's a quarter scale. I'm sorry, she's a 5th scale, but she's 17.5 inches tall. So she can kind of blend in with them. If I put her next to a Hulk, she will look good because he's massively bigger than she is. But yeah, I just can't find a good quarter scale She-Hulk. If one comes out, I'll get it, and then maybe she'll be my next giveaway. So let me know what you think about the statue and what would you think about her as a giveaway. My issue with this She-Hulk is it's actually the pose, the expression on her face. I don't like the fact that she is smiling, she's happy. Like you're a Hulk. You're supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be brooding. Literally, you're tearing the door off a taxi cab, which the taxi cab has kind of her own advertisement in it called Jennifer Walters, attorney at law, 1-800-CALL-JEN. I think that's really clever. And she's holding the door, but you're smiling. You're smiling while you're doing it. But I did choose this portrait over, she's an exclusive, so she comes with the swap out portrait, and maybe we'll capture some with the alternate head. But this one is smiling too, and this one, it has like a fresh hairstyle, like she just left the hairdressers, and it's like, you're the Hulk or you're a She-Hulk. Why are you so happy? Maybe she's happy that she can beat everybody up. But hey, I'm not just feeling the expression, but I like this one better. I like the hairstyle better. I like the fact that, I mean, she's posing, you know, she's showing her muscles off, and it is well sculpted. The work on here is great. The color is popping. They really did a good job with the design on this. It is actually, it's a Adi, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, Adi Granov. And again, it stands at 17.5 inches tall. She's got on her sneakers. She's got on her matching little bodysuit, matching gloves. You can see she's in New York. She's holding the cab door that she's torn off. It's pretty cool because you see the old school handle, and us older ones know the device that you use to roll down the window, but we'll try and zoom in on that when we capture some shots. You see an open fire hydrant. You see a pizza down there on the ground. So she's just standing there in New York. I don't know why she would tear the door off of a cab that's advertising her business, but it's good that she's walking around with it, because that shows you she's in control, because no matter how angry she is, she's still advertising her business. All right, so again, it's a great job. It's great detail. It's really hard to come across these, but you can still get them. You may pay maybe roughly $700 for one on eBay if you can find them. But again, it's a great job. It's great detail. Even the detail in the face is amazing. I just don't like the expression. They did a good job on her booty. They did a good job on her thighs, her lower shin, even her knees. It's probably the best knees and shin on any statue that I've reviewed, if I'm being 100% honest. The coloring, the detail, and the water coming out of the fire hydrant down here. I mean, it's an amazing job. It's almost kind of like the background scenery as when I did the Power Man Luke Cage custom, where you saw on the floor all of the, I don't want to say New York litter and debris because we don't have anything against New Yorkers here, but just the stage that they were setting. Even down to the detail, look at the bottom of her shoes. Like the detail on this thing is amazing. The hair looks great. I mean, it's an amazing statue. She's flexing. She's saying, "Hey, I'm the Hulk." I just don't like the smile. But hey, that's my choice. It's subjective. Maybe there are those of you out there who love this statue, who would kill for it. And I like the statue, I really do. I just don't like the pose. So immediately, and I'm sure as soon as the TV show comes out in 2022, they will be releasing some more. That's kind of how it goes. Sideshow, Prime One, all of them. When there's the demand because of movies, TV shows, things of that nature, they go ahead and release some figures, some statues. And I would love a quarter scale She-Hulk. I would love a quarter scale She-Hulk in her Fantastic Four uniform. Now that I would pay top dollar for and in hopes of obtaining. But this one will do for now. Again, I'm really not into fifth scales, but she'll do for the intentions that I have for her. I'm just not feeling the pose. But again, it's a great statue. She may be a giveaway at some time in the future, but not until I can get a better one to replace her. So don't DM me asking me about that. But again, that's pretty much it. We're not going to go into a whole lot of details on her because we got some other statues that we need to review, kind of like along her same family tree. So there's your hint, and please stay tuned. Again, please give us a like, comment, subscribe, please share. If there are any questions you have, please drop us an email. The email will be in the description of this video. And let us know, are there any characters, Marvel, DC, independent, variant, any characters that you would like to see us review here on Piggy's Picks. So again, this has been Piggy. We have reviewed Sideshows, 1/5 scale She-Hulk. And thank you for tuning in. And please stay tuned. I appreciate you.